Hey, hey, everybody! Welcome to our first call of April 2015. This is Christina Delgado. Becky's on the call, and we have Paulina on the call too. It's going to be an outstanding night for Diesel Nation. Paulina, while she's nervous, she has an amazing presentation for you guys on how does she earn Success Club. And I'll get into that in just a second. But at first, I'm going to turn this over to Becky for some announcements and getting us ready for the month of April. Becky.
Hey guys, thank you for being on. You guys are going to be wild today with Paulina. She is amazing. My fellow shyness. Go get it, girl. So, first of all, congratulations to Christina Delgado for hitting 15-star diamond. Very amazing, setting the bar high for all of us. March was an amazing month for us. We had super high enrollments and recruiting new coaches. So welcome all the new coaches that are on the call. We just broke 7,100 coaches as of this week, which is amazing. No doubt that the 12,000 that I wrote down as a goal is going to happen this year. So guys, keep working hard. You are kicking butt. So just to review some housekeeping. April challenge packs. Don't forget, okay, we have P90X3. I mean, it's practically being given away. It's from 205 down to 160. My soulmate workout, it's amazing. Go out there and share. We have Pile, Kickstart. That's the refresh with Piles on sale for 180. We have Pile and Shakeology challenge pack, 140. Ultimate Reset. For those who've never done the Ultimate Reset, it's a 21-day cleanse. It is through food, so you will not starve to death. 275. And we have a, sorry I'm reading, but a brand new challenge pack with the Team Beachbody Club, Refresh, and Shakeology coming out Thursday the 16th. Guys, remember to read your coach breaking news for all the latest announcements. 21-day fix in Espanol is out. So guys, very important, share with the Hispanic market. For all those people who were successful with the 21-day fix in Espanol, now you can share about Extreme. So there's a lot of potential there. I also want to hit upon a very important topic, which is Super Saturday. It is here April 25th, the week right after Cancun. You need to be there. You need to get your teams there. If you're in South Florida, please register for our event. We have Jeremy Red, who was just promoted. We have Irene Estrada, 15-star diamond from Puerto Rico. We need you there. You need to hear what's going on with the company. Very exciting stuff. And also see pictures from Cancun. It's going to be a blast. We need you to support every Super Saturday. So go to Breaking Coach News and find an event in your area. No event is too small. You need to be there, get refreshed, kick off the second quarter the right way. For now, that's it, but I want you guys to really hone in on the FAQs. Make sure that you're reading up on demand and understand what it's all about. There's a lot going on in Team Beachbody right now, and we're happy that you're part of our team. So I'll turn it over to Christina so we can hear from Paulina.
All right, thanks, Beck. So let's hear from the woman of the hour, right? I'll give her a brief intro. I mean, I think most people on Diesel Nation know who she is. If you know our relationship, you know she's very near and dear to my family's heart. Paulina walked into our life when DJ was 18 months old when he was diagnosed with autism. And I swear to you, I don't think she even looked at me in the face. I mean, she was like, with her head down. She wouldn't look at us, very shy. But immediately, her and DJ connected, and it was like two peas in a pod. He just loved her, and I know she just loved him, and she's been with our family ever since. And she'll tell you her story about becoming a coach, but she's been nothing but a blessing in our life. And so, Paulina, I wanted you to know, don't cry, please. I know you've been drinking wine. Just keep it all together. Keep it together. But in the business, she's our youngest diamond on Diesel Nation. This is incredible because, to me, age always plays a role in this business. There's some youngins that can take off in this business. There's others that struggle in this business. I don't know what it is, but, you know, it's just a thing. It's a thing. Well, Paulina's never let that limit her. Her age has never been a limiting belief for her. And she's done great things in her business, one of them being Success Club. She is a Success Club 10 All-Star. That means that she has hit Success Club 10 12 months in a row. I think she's at 14 or 15 months right now. But she, next month, or actually this month, when she hits Success Club 5, which she will, because she always does, she'll become a Success Club 5 legend. That means that she's been in Success Club 5 for 24 consecutive months. For someone that is shy, for someone that is very soft-spoken, is the complete opposite of me. She is just, she's pure, she's a big heart, she's everything that I love, and she's going to give you her tips on how she hits Success Club without fail every single month. So Paulina, I will turn it over to you.
Thank you, Christy, for that awesome introduction. Let me know if you can hear me good. Just give me a thumbs up. Okay, awesome. Hi, everybody. Like Christy said, I'm a nervous wreck right now. This is like the largest team call I've ever spoken on, but hopefully I do well and everybody takes some awesome tips from what I do that help me reach Success Club every month consistently. Oh, wait. Christy, what are you doing?
Oh, sorry. That was me. Sorry. I didn't know you would see that. Go ahead.
The lighting's like weird now. Okay. Anyways, so a little bit about me. Like Christy said, I was DJ's therapist first. What Christy doesn't know, actually, I kind of like snooped on her before I started working with them. I checked her Facebook and found her YouTube page, so I knew like what she was doing with Beachbody, and I thought she was like super awesome. I showed my sister like a video and said like, look at this lady, she's like doing pull-ups and stuff. So I was a little bit like intimidated too. But, you know, Christy and Danny, they all, like, welcomed me into their home, and when I would work on the weekends, I would always see them working out and drinking their Shaco, and it's like, oh, that's cool, you know. I didn't really ask too much about it, and Christy never pressured me in any way. But eventually, slowly, like, you know, my interest peaked. After college, you know, I still had the freshman, like, 20 pounds extra on me. So, you know, that was always in the back of my head. I lost that, like, confidence in myself because, you know, I wasn't where I wanted to be fitness-wise. But it wasn't until August, I believe, that I ordered my first bag of Shaco, like, behind Christy's back. I didn't even tell her I ordered it. And then when I found out that I could get it cheaper with a discount, I signed up as a coach. So Christy let me Chalene Extreme at the time, and I started working out, and I fell in love with Shakeology. It was like the most delicious thing ever. Like chocolate with banana and almond milk and water and ice is like heaven. So that's how, like, I guess I started. I didn't really think I could do this as a business just because of the fact that I just started my job as a therapist. You know, Christy, not that she's my boss, but I mean, she's my client's mom, so there's like that kind of, you know, awkwardness in a sense that, you know, like you don't mix the two. But regardless, like, she added me to her group. She was very supportive of my journey. She always helped me with any like Beachbody questions that I had. And slowly but surely, like as I started being more comfortable sharing with others what I was doing, and like people, you know, my friends would see me and ask me what I was doing, I started sharing what it was that was working, you know. And people like saw the results, so they knew it was legit. It wasn't like some quick fix, and you know, afterwards I gained it all back. So luckily, it wasn't until Christy took me on the Success Club trip to Disney in March of that following year that I really like saw the big picture of Beachbody. Like I said, I wasn't really like too into the business. I didn't really believe in myself because, you know, like everybody knows and sees, and Christy and Becky are like super rock stars. They're Beachbody famous, like we all know that, and I know they like laugh because whatever, but they know it's true, and it's because they're so awesome and like good people. But I like really saw that they're real. You know, everybody in Beachbody is real. Like it's not like some fake like culty thing, and like only like people at the top or people who sign up first like can reach success. Like when I went to Disney, like she took me as a guest for free. It was like super awesome, the whole experience, you know, like seeing all the other coaches and, you know, everybody. There's no cookie cutter coach to this business. Seeing how like down to earth corporate was and like how they're treating us, like it made me realize like, okay, this is like serious, like I need to treat it such, you know. And that's when I kind of like put my like focus on the business. And you know, Christy always told me like from the beginning, like success club, success club, success club. Okay, well, I guess I should do that, you know. So slowly but surely, like I made it my non-negotiable every month. Hit success club. It's 3 people that I'm inviting and, you know, asking to be part of my challenge groups. And it was a rough start. It's not like, you know, it just magically happened and like these challengers fell into my lap and everybody who said they would order would order. Like it's complete opposite. But it's trial and error. Like, you know, as time goes by, you become more and more confident in what you're doing and in your ability to help people. So that kind of comes through in your conversations and in your invites, so people see that trust and you build that credibility with being present on social media. Like you have to share about your journey or else no one's going to know what it is, or they'll find someone else who is doing it, you know. So yeah, so in 6 months I reached diamond rank, and then I lost it. And I lost it for a while. But I rebuilt, and through personal development and just being very resourceful on my own, like watching tons of YouTube videos and reading and listening to National Wake Up Call, I kind of figured out like, okay, like let me kind of do this the right way. So I rebuilt my organization pretty much like from the bottom up, and I've been pretty strong since, and I'm happy to say I have like 50 coaches in my downline, so I'm super proud of Diesel Dreamers. So and we're growing, so it's great. Okay, so what do I do to earn Success Club? I have a fancy PowerPoint presentation that I wanted to share with you that I'll kind of review, and then I'll share it in the group so that everyone can have it just in case like I miss the points, or you know, if you don't have time to write it down. But I want to share with you how to be a Success Club badass. So I have 6 keys to earning Success Club consistently. Number 1 is to be positive and share from the heart. So you have to tell people and show people through your posts, whether it be on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or whatever you use, or if it's in person, why do you use the products. Tell people like how Shakeology has really helped you. They don't care about the 70+ ingredients that are in it. You don't have to know all that. Like, just telling them your experience is good enough. You have to tell people about the positive changes in your life, and you have to mention like how the challenge groups have helped your challengers achieve results. Because in the beginning, when I would post or when I would talk to challengers, whoever was interested, and they'd say, oh, hey, what is this program you're doing? How much is it? You already like automatically want to jump to answer their question. But you kind of have to step back and talk to them. You have to form a relationship with them, especially if it's someone that's not super close to you. If it's just like a friend on Facebook that maybe you knew from college or through a mutual friend, you don't want to jump the gun, because as soon as you tell them, oh, it's $160, they're going to be like, okay, peace out, bye, and never answer you back. And I've, dealt with that many, many times, and if I would have not overcome that like rejection part of this business, I would have quit a long time ago. But you have to kind of learn to take a step back, talk to people, ask them questions, find out what their reason is for even talking to you, like what sparked their interest in your posts, what they like to do for exercise, if they exercise, what do they eat, we're not experts, we're not nutritionists, we're not like, you don't have degrees in like exercise science, but it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out like if they're eating fast food and crap all day, they need to switch that if they want to lose weight. So you kind of have to just use your common sense and be able to relate to how the programs in Shakeology have helped you, and put that back and tell people like, okay, well, this is what you're doing, this is what helped me, this is what has helped my challengers. The 21-day fix works because it's easy, it's simple, like, it teaches you everything from the ground up. And that's why I mostly promote that program, because I know it works, it gives my challengers the best results, and anyone can do it. So kind of like relate to the people and share your experience and what works and how it works, and also that your challengers have seen the results too, not just you. Um, Always make sure that your posts are adding value to your audience. Make your personal messages personal. Avoid negative posts or comments, and try to talk to people with as much confidence as you can. And this is something that I've worked through since the beginning. I mean, Chrissy said, like, I was super shy, and I still am. Like, I have my insecurities, obviously, but being able to help people along this like 2.5-year journey has showed me, like, okay, like, I can do it. I am a good coach, and I have the capability and ability to help others. So if I can do it, you can do it. You know, like, when I first started, I told Chrissy this too. Like, I didn't think I could be like her, and I was right, because I can't be her. Like, she's Christina, I'm Paulina. You know, I have to be myself, and I have to. Chrissy, stop trying to cry. You have to be yourself. Like, you can't just copy and paste what other people are using for their promos and think that it's gonna work, because it probably won't. Like, trust me, I've done it. I failed at it. It's not gonna work. You have to believe in yourself, and, like I said, your ability to do it, and put your personal twist on things, and that's what's gonna attract people to you, and that's what's gonna attract your audience to, like, really, like, trust you and believe in you and come to you for help. So the next tip is to have a positive mindset, and this goes along with, you know, having confidence and exuding confidence in the way you talk to people and the way you post. You have to believe in yourself, and personal development helps a lot in this. Everybody's a great coach. You just got to do the work to do it, to be one. Know that you have the power to help other people reach their goals. You have to envision monthly your awesome challenge groups and seeing, like, Success Club 5 or Success Club 10, whatever your goal is for that month, in your coach online office. That's something that's helped me a lot too. You know, some months are harder than others. They don't always go as easy as planned. You know, even if we have a bunch of people to follow up with or a bunch of conversations going, it doesn't always, like, work that way. You know, not everyone pulls the trigger. Not everyone signs up when they say they're going to sign up. They disappear. But you just got to keep going. You have to keep inviting more people, and just have that confidence and that positive mindset that you can achieve Success Club, and you will do it. Like, make it a non-negotiable, and that's the only way that you'll get your business to become a business. Like, you have to have that mindset. Energy is contagious, so that's something else. If you're already going into your conversations with that mindset that this person's going to say no, this person is going to have a money objection, or this person, whatever it may be, then you're probably right. You're already setting that expectation that the person's going to tell you no. But if you go in with a positive mindset and you believe that you can help them and that they're going to trust you and that they're going to do it and join, then most likely, like, you're putting those positive vibes out into the universe that it will work. So just have a positive mindset. Also, yeah, like I said, you have to create that shift in your thinking that you will make it happen. If you put in the work, the success will follow, and that's, you know, every single day. It's not just, the last day of the month and think that magically Success Club will happen. Like, yeah, maybe it could happen. I'm not saying it can't, but it's going to take a lot of work to do it. So if you're consistently from the beginning of the month, on the 1st, talking to people, making those connections, making those relationships, posting about your groups, being very excited about it, and sharing with others results from your challengers, like I said, like transformation pictures, adding value to your posts and what you do daily, then people see that every single day. If you talk to prospects confidently, they'll feel that energy. So share with true conviction that you have a solution for their needs, because we all know, like, it works. It's not a fake, thing. Like, Shakeology works if you use it. The programs work if you use it. The containers work if you use them. So if you're using them and people see that you're using them and you're constantly on your journey and being consistent in improving yourself, people will be attracted to that and trust you. Okay, so the next thing is to be positive and go for no. So as I mentioned before, you have to have a lot of conversations going. you can't just expect that the 3 people who showed interest are going to order, because they might not. They might tell you, yeah, for sure, on Friday I get paid, and then you never hear from them again. But if you have, 10 or 15 conversations going a week, most likely, the odds are better in your favor that more people will sign up and they will put their orders in. And it's actually funny because this happened to me last month. I had Success Club 6, and I was aiming for 10, obviously, because I'm going for 10. And I had 3 challenge packs going through. I was, hoping that everything goes through and everything goes well. And I was probably going to have Success Club 12. But one of my customers, she lives in California, and she ordered after 10 p.m. Eastern time, so that rolled over to April 1st. So if I would have counted just on those 2 challenge packs going through, I would have lost my Success Club streak. You can't always just rely on what people say. Like, you have to kind of have like a little bit of cushion and backup, because you never know. And a lot of people stop at Success Club 5 or Success Club 10. Just because you have that, for the month, it's something that Chrissy and Becky have talked about too. Like, don't have that scarcity mentality. Like, there's enough people for us to help. You don't have to stop at 3 or 5 every month. Help as many people as you can every single month. Make your groups bigger. Have confidence that you can help that many more people, not just 3 to 5, and cut yourself off and keep them hoping to roll over for the next month. Like I said, there's lots of people we can help, and the more invites you send out, the more people you'll be able to reach out to and hopefully add value to. And regardless of whether or not you make a sale right there and then, always offer your support. Something I mentioned to Chrissy is that what I've been doing more recently, as I've learned and picked up tips from other coaches, is regardless of whether they order now or they say like, oh, I can't right now, whatever, I say, okay, that's fine, I understand. Would you like a free meal plan, just in case you want to keep working on your goals? Like, I know you can't order a program now, but would you like support in another way? Or just asking them, can I follow up with you in the future? Because now might not be a good time, but in a month or 2, maybe they're ready and they see you and they reach out to you again. But having that permission to follow up with them is important, because then it's not like you feel like you're bothering them because you're asking, if they're ready now. Like, people like to feel like they're important, and when you send a message a few months down the line and say, hey, I was just thinking about you, I came across our message, how are you doing? And you start that conversation up again, if it's the right time for them, they're going to ask you and tell you, like, hey, I'm ready, like, are you running a new group? Or is there anything is there a program that's on sale that I can use this month? So keep adding value to your future customers or future prospects or challengers or whatnot. And also, there's different ways of kind of overcoming objections. So something that a lot of successful coaches have used is feel, felt, found. So let's say someone tells you that they can't because it's too expensive. And for someone, especially in my target audience, like my age group, that is a very big objection. These are kids fresh out of college or still in college. Most of the time they don't have a decent job that they can afford, $130 every single month on Shakeology. But when you tell them, listen, I understand how you feel. I felt the same way because I did. I thought Shakeology was expensive. That's why I signed up as a discount coach. And you tell them, I found that it's the best thing ever, because it is. And if you break it down for people, $5 a day isn't too bad, because that's probably what they're spending on coffee or junk food or crap. And when you can show them the value of what it is that Shakeology has and the programs, then that's when they kind of realize, okay, well, I spend $50 on the weekend going out and partying. If I save that money, then I can afford to invest in my health and invest in myself. So what else? All right, so get comfortable talking to people on and offline. This is something that I can thank my beautiful dog Oliver for, because before him I was a lot more shy, but now with him it's a lot easier to just have conversations with anyone we run into. He likes to greet everyone. He's very social, so that kind of automatically makes me say hi or good morning or talk to people I don't know. And just having that conversation doesn't have to be anything to do with Beachbody, but just talking to people, it makes you a lot more comfortable and confident in when you do have the conversations about Beachbody and your challenge groups and even people joining your team and becoming coaches with you. Another thing, as I mentioned in the beginning, you have to form during your conversations. You have to ask questions and actually like care about what these people need, because we're here to guide them towards the right solution that will help them get results. The whole point of this business is, like Chrissy has mentioned it before, our customers are the most important part. If we don't have customers, we don't really have anything in our business. And if you're earning Success Club, you're bringing new customers, you're bringing new people into your challenges every month, and that's a great benchmark for growing your business. And potentially, if you share with your customers, you provide them a good service, you provide them good support, your job isn't over when they order a challenge pack. That's when your job begins. So you have to realize, like, I have to have an awesome challenge group. You have to keep them engaged. You have to follow up with them. You have to, keep tabs on them, because people get lost, and it's our job to walk them through the programs and keep them on their journey, because that's what we promised them. So we need to deliver that. And when we deliver that, people really understand how important we are in their journey. And then they become Shakeology HD customers. They turn into our future coaches. They send referrals, and promote what we do and our help to other people. So you have to realize that it's not just about getting those points and earning your commission. Like, that's just the start. Not to scare you guys, but that's just the start. Okay, let me go back. Oh, and also, don't take rejection as something personal. I used to do that a lot in the beginning, but when people say no, they're not really saying no to you, they're saying no to themselves. And most of the time, it's a not yet. If you keep consistent in your business and present on social media and present with helping people and being genuine about this business, people will come back to you. Like, now, it's a lot easier. People just message me out of the blue and say, hey, I'm ready. Or they start talking to me, and not that it's an easy sell, because it's never an easy sell, but it's a lot easier having those conversations going when you're not the only person who's initiating the conversations, So, what else? Okay, number 4 is be a patient farmer. So we've probably all heard this analogy, like, you have to be a farmer, you can't be a hunter. So the things that a farmer needs to grow their seeds daily is sun, soil, and water. And what the coaches need to grow their businesses is the 3 vital behaviors. So a farmer doesn't just throw out 3 to 5 seeds and hope that 3 to 5 crops grow and that they can sell them, You have to throw out more seeds than you're expecting to actually, like, grow, I guess. So the more seeds you plant, the more challenges you'll harvest in the future, whether it be for this month or next month or a year down the line. Also, just understand that not everyone is ready to join when you ask them, and that's okay. Like I said, don't take it personally. A no is just a not yet. If you're engaging in 3 vital behaviors daily, that's going to guarantee you success. You have to consistently share about your journey, and people will follow you, and then when they're ready, they'll come back to you. So, as mentioned before, ask for the follow-up in the future, and it makes people feel special that you remember them. Number 5 is be a persistent goal setter and crusher. So at the beginning of every month, on the 1st, you should be setting your goals. And that's to be hitting Success Club 5, Success Club 10, whatever it is. Have those goals written down, share them with your team, share them with your sponsor coach, post them in your house, have them in your planner, in your phone, wherever you need it to be. Make sure you have that visual and that daily reminder, like, okay, I need to talk to people, I need to invite people, I need to share about the business, I need to share about my challenge groups. Making it non-negotiable is really, like, the key takeaway. It's the only way to really track your business. It's the best benchmark. All of the most top successful coaches will tell you, earn Success Club consistently. There's no secret to this. If you're adding people to your challenge groups every month, if you're adding people to your team and you're earning Success Club because of that, your business is going to grow. It's just a natural organic process. And by crushing your goals monthly, it empowers you to keep setting the bar high. So when you know, okay, last month I hit successful 5, next month I can do 10. And every month, like, keep building, like, realize that you can do it and just go and do it. Your dreams are going to get closer and closer to becoming reality whenever you achieve your previously set goals. So, as I said, like, I started off as wanting Success Club 5, you know, and I hit that consecutively. I became All-Star, and I'm like, why the hell can't I reach Success Club 10? I'm getting 5 every month. Just go for it. And I've done it, and I'm doing it, and it's not that difficult. You just have to put in the effort and put in the work. Like I said, write down your goals on paper. Stay organized. Something that I need to actually personally improve on is having a contact list and a follow-up list. Because otherwise, if you're talking to some people on email, you're talking to some people on Instagram, some people on social media, some people on text, someone's bound to get lost, you know? So if you have an actual list, keep everything organized, you'll know where to find your conversations and where to follow up and whatever it was you guys were talking about, and you can keep the conversation going. Track your progress and share your accomplishments, big or small. So the purpose of our team groups is to encourage each other and share our wins and victories. And whenever you need help, like, tell us, you know. We love saying bury dust on everything, and if you need help in some engagement on your posts, like about Shakeology or a challenge group, write about it in the group. I did that plenty of times, and I said, hey guys, can you please comment on my posts, or please post your transformation pictures, because people see that. They see the engagement. They don't know that we're all Beachbody coaches, you know. It doesn't hurt for them to see that, and they think, okay, well, wow, look at all these people using Shakeology and all the benefits that they got from it and the transformation pictures, and that helps us all out. Okay, number 6, so be a persistent coach. So like I said, the work doesn't stop when you make a sale. You have to support your challengers and give them the best experience ever. Remember why they signed up in the first place, whatever their goals will be, whether it be to lose weight for their wedding, or to fit in a certain pair of jeans, or to be able to rock a bikini in the summer. Keep those goals in mind for your challengers and remind them. When you see them slipping, reach out to them and tell them, hey, well, how many days until your wedding? I'm super excited for you. How's everything going? Because when you keep tabs on people and remember, like, what it is why they started, they'll appreciate that, and you're providing, like, an amazing experience for them. So don't let failure get to your head. Like I said, you're going to get a lot of no's before you get yeses, and you're going to have to send out tons of invites and talk to a lot of people. But just keep at it. If Becky and Christina stopped after their first no, like, none of us would be here, you know? So just think about that. And even when you get some negative feedback on your posts, or if, you know, your family isn't as supportive as you like them to be, or your friends, just realize, like, you're not doing it just for them. Like, you're doing it for a larger amount of people. And even if your post could inspire one person to make that shift and make a change in their life, like, who cares about all the people who told you no, or who told you, you know, this is dumb or whatever. Like, don't worry about it. Just always think about the people who you're trying to help, and those people will come. Okay, so then lastly, I just have a couple of things of what I do, a little bit of, like, tips, and then afterwards, if Chrissy wants to do a little, like, Q&A or something, if we have time, we could do that, or you can personally message me. I'm cool with that. So I have about 10 to 15 conversations going on Facebook, or, like, via text or social media, and I connect and build relationships with other people. So like I said, don't just answer their questions right off the bat. Ask them why they want that information, like, what are their goals, how's their nutrition, and create that relationship with them. Also, something that has worked for me is targeting my audience from upcoming groups. So, for example, a couple months ago, I did a group specifically for girls that I went to high school with. I created an invite page. I added them. I personally messaged the people who said that they were going. I even personally messaged other people who I invited who might have not seen the invite, and just connecting with those people, I was able to create a group, and luckily, you know, it was super awesome. It was very close, and I'm sorry, it was very small and intimate, but my challengers rocked it, and I have a super awesome coach from that, and another coach who's a discount coach, but that's cool. Because of that one challenge group. If I wouldn't have targeted that specific audience and like reached out to them personally, then they probably would have never seen my posts or anything like on my about what I'm doing, you know. So if you are a new mom, or you know, you have some coworkers that are talking about losing weight, like make a group just for them. That's fine, you know, like it's okay to target your audience and, you know, make your post specific to your niche. Look for new ways to learn techniques on inviting. So like I said, like watching YouTube videos from other coaches that are successful at doing this. Listening to personal development if you need help with your confidence, or, you know, reading personal development that will help empower you. That's all gonna help you do this. And if something isn't working, don't be scared to change it up and switch things around. Like I said, I've tried doing like mass invites on Facebook. I've done target groups. I've sent out, you know, like mass invites, individually personalized invites, but pretty much saying the same thing, you know, copy and paste, and then just adding a little like personal touch to things. You have to be willing to try different things and use different methods, especially if, you know, what you're currently doing isn't always working. So also, don't rely on the few people that are expressed interest. You have to keep the conversations going no matter what. Even if you have Success Club 5 guaranteed, aim for 10. You know, it's just keep going till the end, and you have until the end. You know, it isn't always like guaranteed that I have Success Club 5 or 10 or whatever by the end of the month. Like, I bust my butt. If I don't have it yet, I bust my butt to make sure it happens. So you know, like, you have until 10 p.m. Eastern time, last day of the month, to get it done, and you can do it. If you're missing 1 or 2 points, don't stop there. Like, make it happen, because it's so incredible, like, the benefits you have from earning Success Club, besides just the commission and earning those points. Like, it's bigger than that. If I haven't been earning Success Club 6 consistently for the past 2 years, I wouldn't have gone to Cancun. I wouldn't have taken my friend for free to Cancun. Well, on the cruise. I wouldn't be taking my sister to Cancun now. I wouldn't be going to Jamaica next year. Like, how amazing is it that we get free trips and we can take people with us and show them and share this opportunity with them just by earning Success Club. And plus, obviously, like, the cool bobbleheads help, you know, and the books and stuff, and the free shirts and all that wear and share stuff is really cool too. And then you get recognized for it, like, you know, my name is on the Beachbody page. Like, if you look under All Stars, like, I'm there. Don't you want your name there too? Like, pretty freaking cool. Okay, let me see what else I have. So yeah, keep the abundance mentality. Like, there's many people out there we can help, regardless of if your friends know 5 other Beachbody coaches. Just talk to new people. It's fine. Meet new people. Add new people to your Facebook every day. Figure out which group you want to target and work with that. You know, as tough as it is being a young coach and getting a lot of objection, because, like I said, a lot of my friends don't really have extra spending money to be buying programs in Shakeology every month and stuff, but I still make it happen, you know? I still get it done. And when you have that mindset that non-negotiable, it's going to happen, it's going to be done, it happens. So, that's pretty much it. I'll send the PowerPoint and actually, like, 2 examples of, like, invites that I've sent out before that have worked, so you guys get ideas on how you can send Facebook messages, like, kind of when you're towards the end of the month and need to reach out to a lot of people. So hopefully that helps. Chrissy, do you have any questions for me?
I don't have any questions for you. I just think that was phenomenal. I think that you gave, or I know that you gave a lot of really amazing tips that people can implement right away. I took notes, and I'm going to go through right now some of the takeaways that I got from what Paulina said. I mean, you hear a lot of kind of the same, personal development, mindset shift, reaching out to a lot of people. But she gave us some nuggets that I'm going to implement into my business. I know Becky was like, yeah, that too. That's good. That's good stuff. So one of the things that I loved was the free meal plan. She's adding value. So regardless of whether someone buys or not, if someone says I can't afford this right now, I can't do this right now, she's still adding value to that person because that person has value, right? Just because they don't, someone spends money on your product doesn't mean they're less of a person or less deserving of help. So she's doing something for them. So when they are ready, you know who they're coming back to. It's the person that helped them. And it didn't cost any money to do that. I absolutely love that tip. So everybody, get your free meal plans going because that's what we're going to start doing. I mean, I think it's brilliant. Number 2, permission to follow up. I don't do that, and I'm going to start doing that. When someone says, I'm not ready this month, or I don't have the funds right now, but maybe in 2 weeks, well, you ask them for permission. Can I follow up with you in those 2 weeks, or can I follow up with you next month to see if maybe you'll be ready back then? Ready then. Absolutely love that. Number 3, I think, is huge, and I have coaches that will back this because this was a topic of conversation that we had recently. She has 10 to 15 conversations going at any given point. One of my coaches, Maciel Tavares, has been on fire since January, and she actually went to her Facebook messages and counted. And a month that she had hit Success Club 14, at the time she counted her conversations, she had 20 conversations going with people. 20. Not 1, not 2, not 3. She was not talking about Beachbody, just relationship building with 20 people. Paulina does the same thing. They are rocking Success Club. There is a correlation there, so listen up to that. Number 4, I love the tip about targeted groups. I do this too. In fact, I just filled a group with 4 people this week with new moms. I think I have one listening to this call right now. I want to help new moms. There's been this crazy baby boom on my Facebook feed. And so I'm like, I got to do something about this. I want to help all these new moms get in shape. That's how I started my journey. So I have targeted new moms. I said specifically on my post, I'm looking for new moms to help. And I've actually gotten people to commit. Number 5, relate, relate, relate. Did you hear when Paulina says that she relates to people? When they say, well, I don't have enough money for that, she says, I've been there. I understand because I felt that way too. I do this, and it's something that's critically important. You have to validate people's concerns. You don't have to fluff it and say, yeah, it is expensive. Yeah, it's totally expensive. No, you tell them, I understand your concern, but this is how I did it. And so you show them that although you relate to their issue, to whatever problem they're having, you figured out how to get around it. Awesome tip. Number 6, it's an observation that I do of Paulina. Becky does this very well too. She shares her customers' transformations. She also shares congratulation posts of her challengers. That's key. It's money. You know what you're doing there is you're showing people what you do. Hey, check this out. My customer, Susie Smith, bought the 21-day fix challenge last month. Look at her transformation. And people are like, whoa, like you're her coach. You helped her do that. I want a piece of that. So share your customers' transformations. A lot of our coaches on our team do this well, but sometimes, me included, get caught up in sharing our own pictures. People are sick of us. They're sick of our own abs that are this and are that and are flexing and are no, they want to see what you're doing. What you're doing to help people. So share your customers' transformations and congratulate them publicly, obviously with their consent, on their success. Number 7, she initiates conversation. She doesn't wait for people to come to her. Although, did you hear her say that because she's been so consistent in her business that she actually has people come to her out of the blue and say, I'm ready? Becky, does that happen to you? It happens to me. And I know it happens to all of our Success Club All-Stars. People just come out, but you got to get to that point when people just come out of the woodworks and say, hey, I've been watching you, I'm ready. You got to get to that point. If you're not working consistently on your business, then that point doesn't come. But you got to get there. And number 9, another point, I hosted a call last night on this, and I said this too. If it's broken, you fix it. And don't be afraid to look in the mirror and say, you know, I haven't hit Success Club in 3 months. Something's wrong. What am I doing wrong? Let me get to the bottom of this and let me fix it. Why? Because we're business owners, and if you are a true business owner, you will get to the bottom of any issue that you're having in your business, and you work through it and you fix it. If you're having problems getting people to commit, if you're having problems engaging people on Facebook, if you're talking to someone and then they disappear and they don't want to respond to any messages, what is it? What's going on? It is okay to accept responsibility for any faults that you're having in your business and just fix it. Figure it out. Paulina said she spends time on YouTube researching. I know she's a fan of Anita Myron. Write that name down. Anita has some good videos on how she attracts so many challengers each month, and I know Paulina takes tips from her all the time. These are things that successful coaches do. They never stop learning and fixing if anything is going wrong. So, Becky, I'll turn it over to you if you have anything to say, but we are getting close to 45 minutes in, or actually we just went over 45 minutes. So did you want to say anything before we close it out?
No, very, very good tips, Paulina. Thank you so much for sharing. I don't think I need to top all of that. You guys did a wonderful job. But yes, focus on what you're doing. If you need to correct it, do it. But the time is now, because this is the second quarter, and we gotta keep working for for Summit to hit it strong and then close the year out strong. You gotta do it now. So get to work, guys.
All right, guys, that's it for tonight. I hope this call was helpful. I know it was to me. I learned a lot myself. Paulina, thank you so very much. You guys, she prepared a lot for this call, and it's awesome to see her, and she did a great job. So make sure you reach out to her and shower her with love on her Facebook wall and embarrass her even more. So that's it. We are good for tonight. We will not have another team call until after Cancun, but once we do come back, make sure that you tune in, because I'm sure we'll have a recap call. And of course, as Becky said, it is critically important that you attend Super Saturday wherever you are. So look in your back office and check out where your nearest Super Saturday is going to be. If you're in South Florida, you have to attend ours. We have our new Vice President of Sales. I can't remember what his title is, but Jeremy Red is going to be here. That's a big deal. We're going to have a great presentation. One of our own coaches will be co-hosting it, Danielle McKean. It's going to be awesome. So get to Super Saturday. A lot of our businesses started at an event. Paulina told you that her business took off at Disney. My business took off at Super Saturday. It is important. So get to Super Saturday. If you're going to Cancun, we are going to party. It's going to be awesome. So good night, everybody. Thank you, Paulina. Thank you, Becky. And good night, everybody.
Good night.
Thank you so much. Bye.